The glory that we all attain is based on the achievement that we feel drawn to in our lives. Whatever achievement, or process of achievements rather, we feel directed towards by our own inner spark is where we will find glory, by emancipation from failure and acceptance of our mission. Glory can only be attained by an individual. It cannot be given. And there are many kinds of glory in the world in regards to human effort, human civilization, human conflict, and peace. Whatever your glory is, try to feel where your soul is guided and what direction you should go. Failure and glory. Failure is the antithesis, and glory is a thesis. You want to achieve glory, but you encounter failure. Then we have the synthesis of the combination of the two, making glory that much brighter because you've overcome an obstacle. You've overcome that which was in your way. A lot of people say that failure should be used, that you should welcome failure. And those things are correct. But failure should also provide a certain frustration for you. A frustration for an obstacle that you have not yet overcome, or an obstacle that you feel is beyond your reach as far as understanding or overcoming that obstacle. When you are a person who has goals, who understands your goals, who wants to shoot for those goals, you have to be willing to be frustrated. You have to be willing to be down in the dumps. You have to be willing to be even depressed over your achievement. There's plenty of self-help lectures out there and self-talk improvements that you can do. But really, it's the frustration and the feeling that, why can't I do this? That can drive you forward. Now, if it drives you over a cliff and you become suicidal or something like that, that's a different story. But for most of us, that frustration is to be cherished. It is to be admired, because that leads to our glory later on, because we want to get out of that frustration. We want to get out of that extreme frustrated desire to achieve the accomplishments that we want to achieve, so we end up achieving them by finding other means than we have used before. Glory it's a state of mind. Not only is it based on the fruition of your achievements, but it is a state of mind. You can call it the shining consciousness. It is an encapsulation of all the conscious virtues that you have and hold to, and all the subconscious, and understanding all the subconscious frustrations. It is gleaming, it is shining, because your virtues refract and reflect, you could say, the light of your spirit and your soul, to create a horizon before you of accomplishments that you want to move towards. That fractured light gives you a lot of opportunities for the same thing that wants you to go the same direction. So your soul's a little bit different than spirit. Soul has to do with the deepest part of yourself, something that very much is connected to a mission and also recording everything that you do. The spirit, the life force, that is most of the time the refracted light that I'm talking about, because though it comes from one source, it gives many paths, but in the same direction. So how you achieve your glory is not predestined. How you accomplish things is not predestined. Now, a direction might be, not really sure, but you have many paths towards achieving your goals. Glory in the perspective of society is material achievement, having a traditional family, and believing traditional things. But that glory is a glory forced onto you. It is a stale glory, a cold glory. It is a cold iron statue that we carry around because we think we have to, instead of us creating our own inner idols and our own external endeavors. We should not carry the ideals of ages past just because we think nothing new can be thought up, or because we think that we're just trying to get to the level of people that have been in the past. We should always endeavor to become more. We should always endeavor to move forward based on where we're at and where we can go, rather than where other people have been and what they've done. Move forward consistently on your own path. Blaze a trail. Don't be afraid. Your glory is in your individuality. And even we all have to work with other people, of course, but don't become someone somebody else wants you to be, and don't become somebody that you idolize. Become yourself in the truest sense. That's why you have to figure out what your mission is, not given by somebody else, but given from the deepest parts of yourself. What is your mission? Become one with your mission. And once you do that, all the actions you have to do kind of fall into place. It's like you're watching your life from a third person's perspective, because once you make a decision, and once you realize your truest self, then there are certain actions to take. And if you go away from those actions, if you feel like, okay, well, I don't want to go to this direction, even though I know that I should, like you feel uncomfortable with the direction that your life is taking, even though you feel like that is inherent within you, take a breath, take a breather. Try to figure out if you understand what is inherent within you. And if you do, then keep going despite the discomfort. If you feel like there's something, you tap into a deeper nature where you feel like you misinterpreted, you took a wrong road, then go back. Don't commit to a path you feel like you shouldn't be on, no matter how far you are down it. Be willing to go back. Be willing to revise. And if you feel like you should be on a path, but it's uncomfortable, bear that uncomfort, no matter what it is, whether it be a job or a spiritual path or really a philosophical path. There's certain aspects that make you feel uncomfortable, but you feel like this is your path, then move forward. The discomforts don't matter. If you feel like you took a wrong turn, do not hesitate to turn around. You're like, but I went all this way. Why would I turn around? Turn around. You must listen to the one judge that matters most, the most divine and golden part of yourself, that is your soul. If you can contact your soul, and the spirit is an emanation of the soul, it is the life force that gets recycled, of course, when we pass, and the ghost is the ego, but that's soul fragmentation, that's another topic. But the easiest path to our soul is understanding ourselves as a spirit. What does your life force tell you? What does the light within emanate? What has it shown you in the darkness? Your glory is your own. However you get there, that is your own path. Do not let people subscribe it to you or prescribe it to you. Do not let somebody say, just keep going, even if you feel like you shouldn't be going down a path. And do not give in to pressure. Do not give in to even internal pressure. If this is complicated, I'm worried that I'm going down the wrong path. Find a connection with your own heart, to your life force, to your spirit. Learn to feel the direction you're going, the path you're walking along. And if you do feel that, if you do feel like everything is in resonance and synchronicity, then keep going. You are a human being. You are a very valuable, a wonderful, intelligent and compassionate and emotional and life in this galaxy, let alone the universe. You are intelligent. Use that intelligence. Use that emotion. Use that love. Even use that sadness and hatred that comes with failure. Use it all to keep on moving forward, but try to realize what moving forward is for you as an individual. At any rate, I hope this was interesting. I hope this made some good points. I just try to say what's on my mind, but communicate lessons that I think that I've learned. Who knows? Maybe I don't know anything. At any rate, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, shoot them down in the comment section below. If you want to contact me on Facebook, here it is, www.facebook.com/hunter.salazar, HUNTER, SALAZAR. At any rate, thank you very much for watching. Consider yourselves, find your path, and have a wonderful day.